risings with the sun, chat. Okay. I hope this means that 696 about to open up soon. But I hope everyone is having a glorious Freya day, Venus day, Oshun day. But early rising, I was up at like 3 a.m. I was up probably before 3, but I didn't check my phone and be like, okay, I'm up, let me just do something about it until about 3 something. And I was not able to sleep the last couple nights, and I kind of wanted to just go ahead and just get to the bottom of it, because that's what I felt like I was being forced to do by not being able to sleep the last couple nights. Even though I'm somewhere safe and comfortable, it's like my mind is still kind of feel borderline worry. So what I did was I just wrote, sent a message, wrote some more, and I made this long post on my Facebook. But basically I got to the point where it was like, this Mercury retrograde really was just, it's in my 12th house, by the way, so peak Delulu being burst. But it was like, at this point, I just feel like I'm just in a fight with my old self, and I want the new me, my new self, to win by any means necessary. So I saw how I may have been backpedaling into some old energies, especially when you surround yourself with old energies, old ways of doing things, old thinking habits. Old things start to resurface, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want old things to come back and take over everything that I've worked so hard to maintain. I want to continue to ground myself in the new reality that I created, even if all of it is not here in the physical realm just yet. I already know that I have it. I'm just allowing myself to be, casually in the driver's seat, very casually in this driver's seat, while the machine that the higher me does all the work. Okay, I'm just telling my higher self that I'm in agreement with it. I know where I want to go. And yes, I'm a defensive driver. No, I'm just not going to let anything slide. Yes, I have grace enough to let this car get over. And they say thank you. And I thank them back for not just ramming into my ass. But it's just like, I'm over the old shit. And it's not that I wasn't before. It's just like now it's like I'm a whole new. And then I had this dream about a newborn baby being shown to me. And I've always had dreams about my children years before I had them. And then at the moment of like conception, or when I know that like I'm pregnant and all that stuff, I start to see more when I'm pregnant. But it was like, what is this new baby? Like, I'm not planning for nothing right now. So why am I seeing a newborn baby? Like, now it's like a memory or something. And it was being held up, shown to me from the left, looking at me, and they were just holding it. It was so cute. Brand new, Vernix still on it. Right? Brand new Vernix rubbed on baby. And it was like, I was reading, like, me and Chat GPT had a conversation about it. And it was like, one of the ways I could look at it is that it's a new me that's being birthed right now and needs to be nurtured, needs to be protected, needs to be shielded. You know what I'm saying? When you have a brand newborn baby like that, you just don't go and throw it outside. You take care of it, you nurture it, you keep it safe and warm, you cuddle, and that's just what my new me needs right now. It needs to be, it needs attention. It definitely needs attention, but it needs attention in a way where I'm not entertaining like the old stuff anymore. So old people may pop up, old thinking may pop up. There's still not a need to be insecure. It's not a reason to be upset. It's not a reason, you know, like all that. It's like I'm really over it. So just be over it. Just be over it. And I like where I am right now. And old me was a strong, tough girl. Old me was a really strong, tough girl who went through a lot, and she held her own very nicely. She was still gracious and loving, very snazzy and jazzy, very good with the snipe comments as well. But she still had some innocence to her that kept her oblivious to a lot of growth that could have been made, that now she doesn't have to worry about anymore. Now we can just go ahead and just allow this full moon in Aquarius, my lunar return, to just go ahead and just set her free and let her be free to go back to spirit, go back to source, and be transformed into something new and beautiful that, you know, the old me get to its wings. I don't know how that works, but I guess I'm about to find out, okay? I'm a human design 6'2", so I know a lot of eyes are watching me during this process, especially the little eyes. So I'm doing my best to keep my head above water, and I'm not ignoring, you know, any stressful or stretching situations that require me to be, you know, hands-on. But just because, you know, life happens, it doesn't mean that I just wallow in pity. And I used to do that a lot when I was younger because I didn't know what else to do. It's like, well, what do I do? Because I keep getting chopped at the knees anytime I think about doing something that seems to be the problem solver for me. But now I don't have to worry about any of that anymore, because I have any new problems that I run across into, I know they're just lessons to help me grow and be a better, more vibrant me. And I receive that openly. You know, nothing can threaten what's been pierced, created, and lived through energetically. Nothing can. Not another woman, not another man, not money, experiences. I like the whole thing of lack and abandonment and pain and betrayal. It's like, yeah, it happened, but that's not who I am. And I don't have to live my life like with that badge on my chest. Like, I don't have to do that anymore. Okay, apple cheeks. Okay, apple cheeks. Seeing this live, like, she's really me at my core. It's scary because it's like, do I really need this much attention? And it's like, yeah, girl, you did. I used to crave this much attention all the time because I felt like I was just so unseen and so unheard that I didn't want to, like, I felt like if no one paid me any attention, I would just slip away dramatically, Tinkerbell style, you know? But it's like, hey, I survived it, and I'm still here, and I'm actually better now than I ever was, you know? So old me, she got hands. She definitely got some tough skin. But new me, I wouldn't want to mess with her. I don't think I want to mess with her either. Don't mess with her. Alright, that's all I was thinking about. I was thinking about recording this, but we was in the room, in the bedroom, and it was quiet, and I didn't want to disrupt her sleeping. So I waited till now to record this as I start my really great because I'm in a very beautiful mood, even though I, am facing some challenges physically. I know spiritually I've already